Hey, I guess that means I'm live. I got my wish. Look at there. I got my wish. I'm live. I'm subscribers at. Oh, who saw this one coming? All right. You saw the title. You're here with me tonight. I'm glad that you're here. I'm the last African. Getting right into it. Exciting news around Captain Ibrahim Traore. I want to bring this news to a lot of people in America. If you ever get in here and start watching. This is my first live. I'm really excited about doing it. So bear with me. But I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep it live just like I was in the video. That's how my man. I've been watching the tutorials. But everybody, I'm really want to reach Africa too, because Africa got to be excited about this new AFRO money currency. And black people in America are always talking about generational wealth. You get them in this generation anyway, steady talking about generational wealth and leaving something for the next generation. And that won't be in America, because in the next predicted 20 years, Africa will be the next superpower. Well, economically anyway, as far as growth, because other countries are going down, Africa's going up, and Black America is going to miss out trying to cling to a dream that never was ours in the first place or in the last place. We in. Either way, Captain Traore is making tremendous inroads, and we need to understand there's a lot of efforts going to stop him, like in the title JNIM. I won't get into the acronym. Go back and watch the other video I made on it about JNIM. It's another Al-Qaeda-backed terror group operating in the Sahel region, giving Burkina Faso and Captain Traore a lot of problems. And I think if Black America could get some balls, they could combat that or help do something about it. Well, I'm not going to question brothers in America. I'm not going to question your balls. I know we are courageous and people, but for the wrong causes a lot of time. So I'll question your brains. Do you still think that America is some type of place for us to grow? We haven't grown any. In the last 50 years, we've gone backwards. I see a lot of guys are online right now talking about arguing with women over fit friendly and whatever, all the little fit friendly and her being in a certain weight class and high value. That's what every black man's talking about. But if black women wanted to do something, you stop sleeping with black men. I said this a long time ago. Stop sleeping with black men. And I said that because let me tell you the story about a partner of mine, my homeboy Pookie. I'm gonna go and say his name. What up? Nobody know Pookie except me, and everybody who know me know Pookie. But Pook was a dog man, and is. And he said about dogs, if he had a dog that wouldn't scratch, he wouldn't breed him. Now, he wasn't no dog killer or nothing, but Pook said he wouldn't breed that dog because he wouldn't want to pollute the population. And that's what I liken that to, polluting the population with men who don't want to, stand up for anything. Like the type of man, the black man that existed in this country, I'm talking like 1935 in Harlem, New York. Right. But Harlem brothers are hip. Harlem is celebrating the Afro money right now. They celebrating the Afro currency from Burkina Faso. So Harlem is hip, always has been since 1935, when brothers was enlisting to go and fight in the Abyssinian War in Ethiopia, when Italy was invading, ran them off with brother John C. Robinson leading the Air Force over in Ethiopia, despite America's blockage, saying legal and logistical hurdles kept them from, well, black people can't go and participate in that back in 1935 in that war. But here in 2000 and whenever the Ukraine conflict started, white people from America, I remember enlisting to go over there and help in that conflict. No blockages there. So what would stop black men today, I said, from going to a brave 300 going to back up Captain Ibrahim Traore? Because he just lost, what, 50? Lost 50 men. They claimed 200. And there's footage, if you go and watch, if you go and follow it, it's footage of mass graves. You wouldn't believe it. It's not being promoted in the media, but it's a lot of conflict going on behind that JNM thing. And I believe, we know it's forces behind them, because wherever you have Al Qaeda and the JNMs and the Maghreb, whatever them play, all these dark forces operating, like in Libya and everywhere else. Now they're in Africa. Go figure. In Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, that's where everybody's trying to come up with our own. And that is where they are trying to commit all the resources. And like the video or subscribe to the channel. Get in the box, man. See, but that's what I mean about black. We so far entertained with other things. I understand gerrymandering and what else black people talking about. See, but we always gonna have other things that distract us. In Africa, I applaud the brothers and sisters over there, because they standing up everywhere, especially in Angola. Yeah, they kicking the Chinese out. Chinese getting it big time. But I always thought the Chinese was pretty cool until I saw that video of the China man hitting that African brother with a stick. That wasn't cool. What I hated more was the brother was sitting there taking it. That's what really struck me more. It wasn't that the man was hitting him with the stick. It's just that he was sitting there taking it. He was getting hit. That's what bothered me even more. But I think that a lot of African people saw that video, it stayed with them, and it just reinforced a narrative that China was already bringing. It just put it more in your face. Sometimes our people don't want to see things, and then something just make you can't look away, and you have to see it. But in America, comfortably numb. We are perfectly sedated in America. You will never have a generation like you did in 1935, almost 90 years ago. I don't know if we've been assimilated, or what is that called when you put creamer in the coffee? Diluted. Maybe that's what it is. We've been diluted. And arguing with the opposite sex. I've never seen nothing like that. But in Africa, I hope that those problems don't exist over there. I know it's an American thing that spreads throughout. It's kind of contagious because of the culture, but it's backward in America. But I wonder if 300 brave men could get together and go and enlist to assist Captain Traore. Would that be a thing? Get some Afro, and get some real Afro currency. Well, this is going swell. My first live. I guess I'm just gonna get a little what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm really disappointed, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay encouraged, because the message is gonna have to reverberate somewhere. I'm trying to reach Africa more than America. America is gonna be numb to this, because I know the Pan-African movement has been hurt by people like Dr. Umar. I call him Dr. Umar. I said it. I really said that. I can't believe I caught myself saying that. It's like saying Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. See, we distracted with those type of people. And you see how everybody's talking about relationships here. You can't even get along. It's a split everywhere. Black people don't get along with nobody. We don't even get along with ourselves in America. I think it's by design. I think it's got to be by design. And maybe it's to keep our people, keep the lack of focus on Africa and our African identity, especially the one that that connection we used to have with Africa, with the motherland, because we can't make a decision here for nothing. Only decision of representation that black people got in America is Jasmine Crockett and Cory Booker. But that's a whole nother show. I ain't gonna get on that. That's another show. And gerrymandering. Not the black condition in America. No. America itself said that racial tension and discrimination, right, against blacks and what they call economic certainty is the reason why we leaving America, or that we should be. I say there are too many benefits in connecting with Africa, even for those who don't want to leave this country. Investing in this this African currency out of Burkina Faso won't hurt because it's at least backed by gold. It's got gold behind it. What are those dollars got behind them? Bullets. That's what backs the U.S. currency, bullets, if you didn't know it. Yeah. A lot of people call it, the petrodollar and all that stuff, but it's not. America, it's bullets behind the dollar. It's ammo. That's how America pays debts. We come and kick your butt. But Burkina Faso ain't on it. They own real deal currency, gold. That's where Africa is going. And I love the direction that they take in this thing. African gold, minerals, oil, not oil from Nigeria. The Nigerians working with another country that's not the U.S. It's kind of scary because it's Nigeria. You don't know what to think. No offense to no Nigerians out there now, because I used to say some terrible stuff about Nigerians, right? But I was more or less talking about the Nigerian government, not so much the Nigerian people. Well, wait a minute. Some of the Nigerian people, a lot of the Nigerian people, other African countries know what I'm talking about. That's where I get it from, and I'm in America, so I mean I get it from home, from Africa. But hey, right on, it's the African, Nigeria. We all one people, baby. Y'all still my brother, cousin. Y'all cousins. Nigerians are cousins. Yeah. Burkina Faso and my brother. Them brothers right there. That's brotherhood right there. That's me all day. I don't need a DNA test to tell me I'm from Burkina Faso. I know that's where my people from. I can tell. I can just, I'm Team Tuareg all day. Can I get through a 300 brave souls that let's go Team Tuareg, right? Because a lot of brothers in America got money and they're real comfortable. So I believe that any type of revolution in that regard is going to be probably out of the question. And then the other people who probably were on the Pan-Africanist movement been hurt by people like Umar, but this and other, not just Umar, but there's a lot of other players in that game. We won't even, I ain't gonna trip on how when it first started back in 2019. Had all the hustlers coming out of Atlanta. And Texas. Man, y'all hustled Africa. I mean, out of the whole game. Nobody wanted to be. Everybody that went over there got scammed almost from Americans. But this Ibrahim Captain Torre ain't no scam. He's the real deal. He's Holyfield. No ear bite. But no joke. He needs our support. I mean, fully, even if it's not in a presence in the country. I believe that our people should at least contribute something as far as backing through a contribution in the country, as far as investing in that dollar, in that currency, just as much as you invest in any Bitcoin or anything else. I believe black people think it's illegal. You can't do this against the law. They'll come and get us. It's a good fear to have. It's a real fear. It's real. I want to thank everybody that came to the live. If you out there, if you still watching, subscribe. subscribe to the channel. You know, hit me with a like or something nice, like a like. I'll pipe, big rim, shoulder. That what I like. I was trying to see if my mic was on. I've been hitting this for a minute. I don't see nobody in here. I guess I could smoke in here. No, let me get out of that because I am still gonna record this. People still gonna watch it, ain't they? Well, check it out. Some interesting facts I was finding out about. Well, I don't have to check them. I read them, and about this new interest in Africa and the Africom. America is over in Africa. It's this Africom thing. I don't know how many Africans are aware of any American military presence in the country, but it seems like America is in Africa indeed. Who knows what the interest is? But they seem to be saying things like Africa is the epicenter of Islamic terror on the globe. Mind you, they said the same thing about Libya. We act like Libya is not in Africa. That's North Africa. I think they're gradually moving their way down. This is West Africa is the next logical step, right? Especially with the rise of since Captain Traore in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, when he took power, and wasn't long after that, the bullseye was on his back, right? So now it's it's moving down south. It's interesting to find out where Black American people will be once it's in their face and they can't look away. I wonder what side they'll be on, because you always have these large groups of Black people who are on one side, very vocal on the other side, and then there's a large group don't say nothing. It's like the BET, they don't even see it. Love BET, can't get enough of that funky stuff. Those are the frustrations with this country, with Black people in this country, with people who want better. You'll never achieve it in this country because you got too many just BET, Tyler Perry, them, that whole crowd. It's taking over. When I say that, I mean the consciousness of people. We don't have any conscious, aware, Black people who are willing to. It's everybody sees what's going on, but no one consciously is willing to do anything about it. What's that? Benign neglect, not clipping your toenails, letting them just. I don't know. Is it something like that? Is that the same thing? Hit me in the chat. Damn, is not clipping your toenails the same thing as, seeing? Well, anyway. If people in Africa don't know, a perfect example of it is the Cincinnati Six. It was a brawl in Cincinnati. Now it's a white guy. Nobody's charged. No, he started the whole thing. Nobody knows about this guy. You can't find him. But 6 Black people have been arrested already and indicted and almost you might well say convicted and sentenced over a street fight. They talking 30 years, man. That's America for Black people. But we act like it's it's okay because it's not us. Like a deer, you know what I mean? Like they'll run, like deers will run off when they see one deer get popped, and they'll come on back, start grazing again once they see it's clear. They'll, like nothing happened. Right. They took the body off. I don't want to end the stream, man. Come on. Somebody get in here with me. Are you my friend? Is you locked in? Then subscribe to the channel. Hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Come on, hit the like. Damn, ain't nobody in here but me. I guess I can smoke in here. I'm gonna stay in this live. I know y'all like, yo, he need to drop this off. He need to quit this and cut it out, but I'm in for the long run. Shout out to Africa. Y'all in the building, right? I beseech you, I must get with you. Because y'all the only one, especially in Angola. Y'all banging over there. Angola, what, Congo, Namibia. Everybody getting wise over in Africa, man. Putting China out, telling America, you know what I'm saying, double up on y'all visa. You know what I'm saying? 15 G's on the visa then. They pressing back. I like it. These are countries that command respect. Black people in America are powerless to command any type of respect. You know, you got Creflo Dollar and Al Sharpton, Jasmine Crockett and Cory Booker, Karen Bass. They got big time leadership. You know, and why all the black leadership? And I'm not. Maybe that's that. I don't want to do the segue. I know I'm talking about Africa, but I'm talking about black people in America too. But how do all the you notice how all the representation for black men in America are gay men and ghetto black women or black women that are really unattractive? Not saying I'm not. It's nothing to do with television. Has everything to do with attraction. Check me if I'm lying. Now, if anybody on TV, very few people have the talent to be on television and not be attractive. Right. I even say that Whoopi Goldberg at one time was attractive. I mean, at one time, I'm talking about that movie Jumper Jack Flash. This was a long time ago. Long time ago. And, you know, you had to see the movie. Yeah, she was kind of, you know, she was hot in that movie. Whoopi was. Yeah, a little bit. They ain't show but so much of it. It was Hollywood. Camera angles. But very few people can pull off being unattractive and being on TV. And it's hard to watch people like Ayanna Presley and you know, represent black women. I mean, serious business. I don't care what they're saying. It's hard to watch certain black women on American mainstream media. Like what's another one? Oh, you can pick one, man. Joy Reid, man, come on. It's a lot more attractive black women than that you can put on the news, man. That can read, you know. She can't, you know. She's. I'm just saying. Ain't even that Paris Faulkner chick. She look like a praying mantis. And then especially against all those, you know, the things she say don't help, but she up there with all those, you know, semi-attractive, you know, white women. That don't help her cause. You know, put an attractive. If you're gonna put a black woman up there with some attractive, you know, white women, at least put an attractive black woman up there. That's all I'm saying. But that's on any news outlet. And I don't even know about the other. See all the dudes on the black men on every news outlet is suspect. I don't care what you say. It's a pattern in America. They do this on purpose. They trying to make the black men a eunuch. The eunuchs. They trying to make us look like eunuchs. Like there's no. That's what they doing in America. The image. They starting with the image. They're trying to look like it's no difference between a man and a woman, like male and female. Right? They did it with this generation. That's why they call each other bruh. You know, the girl and the dude, they sound young generation, they sound the same. They even call each other bruh. Like there's no relationship. The relationship is strange. Right? I hope Africa's not having that problem. You know, because you're sure not having money problems, not with Captain Toure at the helm. The brothers agreed to bring prosperity back to Africa. I wonder how many people will get up and get on board with it. I'm telling you, I got to get on the AFRO Money site and check this out for myself, get the app. I'm getting some, I'm going to put my $20 in there and get some of that bread, you know, invest in some of that money. I hope a lot of y'all do the same thing too. That'll be a show of power to see that thing grow. You know, that's challenging, you know, World Bank money. You know, if your own black currency, that's taking the money out. Because once we grow our own money, that's taking the money out of somebody else's pockets. I think it will be a lot of interested parties against that, right? And that's why they'll come after Toure next. And then that little hands-off campaign a couple months ago, it sounded real good. But I hope it lasts. I hope it really means something. It would mean a lot if those 300. Boy, I thought somebody was in this day. Somebody done snuck up in the live with me. I thought I seen you. If you're coming up in here, hit the like button and leave a comment. 25 minutes. I don't want to overstay my welcome. But if y'all in here coming into the live, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Help me keep this thing popping, because I'm following Ibrahim Traore. I'm trying to get as many black people with their balls in their hand, black men standing up, and let's go and support Captain Traore. I'm gonna say it till I look stupid. I said, support Captain Traore all day. More brothers join Team Traore, and the world will see a change. Who's this down there? Let me. No, but we too busy talking about like I said, we talking about staying sexy with a sexy hairline. Yeah, that might be why black women in America are really turned off by black men. They see all this soft, They see black men, they see us as soft because we won't stand up to the real challenge. We have improved our mettle in a generation. We get pushed around all in the streets and in the world, and then try to demand respect in the household. A lot of times the household is hers. We want women to respect us, and we up in her house trying to be a king. Oh man, they gonna get behind something. Black women, that'll make us fight. That's enough to make a black man stand up and fight. Right there, you tell them for what? Man, man, gotta fight every night to prove my love. Move out the way. Shoot. Brothers will get up then. Yeah. Black women, you gotta just snap your finger. A black man will wake up. He'd be like, what? That's what you was talking about? That's what all this for? Yeah. Black men might get up and goddamn start doing the right thing. Well, we'll go over there with the shield. That'll be something. Go over there and set up shop. Team Traore. How many brothers in the chat? Hey, revolution takes time, right? Revolution wasn't overnight. Nobody got them 300 overnight. Leonidas had to go and go talk to them 3 old wrinkled up old dudes, them up there on that mountain. But I ain't about to climb no mountain and talk to them 3 old dudes, especially up there. They've got some little white girl doped up. You know the movie. You seen it. They had the little white girl doped up and they up there, freaking her off. And, he got to go get some advice from them. Come on, man. I'm not doing that. I ain't getting advice from them, dude. But I'm going to keep bumping this out here until somebody get the message. Right? From here to Africa, I'm the last African. If you're new to the channel, come on. If you're new to this live, come on. Hit that like button. Make a comment. Tell me something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? In the building one time. I mean, 30 minutes will be the Guinness. And again, that General Michael Langley guy, he was the one over there at first. If you notice, he was over there. He was laying it down. I think he spoke too much. He gave up too much data on the game plan. Right. Because one interesting stat that he shot out was that in 2007, 2%, it was 2% Islamic activity on the continent of Africa, 2%. But since in 2024, it's risen to 43%. Well, when did they go into Libya? They worked that out. They worked all of their people in there, or something got worked in there. I don't know. Don't want them guys coming after me. You know, just saying. I ain't no conspiracy theorist. I just smoke too much reefer. Yeah. And that's a side effect. So you can't. I'm like Joe Biden. You can't get me for that, for saying something. Like him. He just get immunity from that shit. Anything he can say anything. Shuma shabalaba hama hama fumalama hot dog. And Joe Biden can say anything and get away with it. Yeah. You let Ibrahim Traore come over here with that nonsense, man. It'll be over for him. But the brothers stand up. He is the leader of the land of the upright people. Man, something that we all should want to be, strive to be, mimic it. Yeah. Like it, subscribe it. I'm gonna be back for more. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm a beat freak. Man, no matter what, I'm keep coming back until y'all just do an unlike. Unlike the video. I'll take that. Give me the unlike. Yeah. But all support goes to Africa. Let's back up that Afro money in Black America. Stop giving your money to Creflo Dollar and TD Jakes, and because it's going straight to the P Diddy party. Yeah, to the might be going right up his nose. I don't know. Way them guys be talking. You can only speculate on what they doing with that money. But shout out to all the brothers and sisters over in Africa, all over the continent. This live is for you too, especially for you, because that's where I want to be. So many African and other people, other people from other countries, Mexicans and all that. They send a great deal of their money back to their country. I believe it since a lot of those Hispanics have been here. I think America has noticed that, tracking that dollar. They know where the money's going. You just believe that. Well, I think they've noticed that a lot of immigrants that come here, a lot of the money does not get spent here. A great deal of it goes back to those countries, so it doesn't stimulate this economy. So having them here really isn't benefiting the country only in one way. I think it's to suppress Black people as a buffer economically between Black people and anything forward progress. Because it's been a steep decline. If we wouldn't see it, because they don't show those numbers. Those are the ones they don't want to show. Small percentages of Black people were making progress in this country, and they cut a lot of those jobs. That 180,000 jobs that they cut, those government jobs, hurt a lot of successful Black people, economically successful Black people. I say, hurt a lot of them. So why not take a lesson from that and invest in a currency like other small people do? They invest in the countries back in their land, in their home. Right? Something that can't be controlled by forces that are working against us. Just saying. If you come across this video, if you start watching, go and hit the like and hit the subscribe button before you leave. I guess this is going to be officially my first official live. I guess I'm gonna let it run to 35 minutes. Maybe I can edit this after the live, man. I stayed in here. I gave it my first shot. This was my first live. I'm digging it. I'm coming back for more if they let me, if y'all are having me. Come back and join me next time. I promise I will not be any worse than I was this time. But don't stone the messenger. Just grab that message, get you some of that Afro money. I know I'm going to take my $20 and go get me some. All right. If y'all know somebody that's hiring, put it down there in the chat. Right. I need a job till the revolution start paying. I'm the last African. I'm out.